Happy Friday, everybody. We made it through the week, and we are on to week 3 in college football. I did picks week 1, and I was 2 of 2 against the spread and 5 and 3 straight up, and 8 picks that I did week 1. I did not do any in week 2. I apologize, and I'm late here for week 3, but I am getting it in here Friday night. I have 18 picks this week. 11 bets. So I'm going to break that 2 and 2 500 on the against the spread statistic one way or another. Hopefully for the positive side. All right, here we go. At noon, there's a bunch of games I picked. Central Michigan is at Michigan. I never bet Michigan, but I did in week 1 because I just figured Michigan wasn't going to cover the spread in game 1 against New Mexico, and I was right. But they're favored 27.5 points right now to Central Michigan at home. And I have Michigan winning 31-3. There's a preview on this game that I did. You can go check that out. I'm not betting. My spread is 28. Their line is 27.5. Way too close for comfort here. I am staying away from that game. All right, Oregon is at Northwestern. And they are only favored by 27.5 points. Am I missing something here? It's Northwestern. I know they're at home, and it's a long way, and it's a noon game, which was really like 9 o'clock game in the morning for Oregon players. But I still like them winning big, 45-10. I'm taking Oregon and laying 27.5 points. Clemson is at Georgia Tech. Clemson's favored by 2.5. They win by more like 10, I think, in this game. I know it's at Georgia Tech, but I like Clemson 34-24. I'm betting that as well. All right, Oklahoma at Temple. Oklahoma is a 23.5 point favorite after that physical game versus Michigan. Can Mateer keep it up? This one's on the road. Temple's not a terrible team. I got Oklahoma winning 35-17. That's only an 18-point difference. So I am taking Temple at home plus 23.5 points. I'm betting that game. Wisconsin is at Alabama. Alabama and Ty Simpson did not look good versus Florida State. Wisconsin is not as good as Florida State, and this one's at home for Alabama. They're going to win this game. But it's going to be 27-20, and Alabama is favored by 20.5 points. Give me Wisconsin and 20.5 points, and I'm betting that game. Houston Christian, I believe, is at Nebraska. Nebraska is favored by 42 points, as they should be. I actually have them winning by 49 points, 56-7. So give me Nebraska to cover that spread, and I will bet it. Towson is at Maryland, and I really don't know what to make of Maryland yet. I think they're going to win. It was 38-17 was my prediction. Maryland's favored by 29 points. I don't know. I'm staying away from that game as well. All right. At 3:30, we got some more games here. Villanova at Penn State. Penn State should run away. I am going 49-0. They are favored by 47.5 points. That gives me a 1.5 point leeway. Lay the 47.5. I'm taking Penn State to cover versus Villanova. And I'm going to bet that game. All right, also at 3:30, Georgia is at Tennessee. We're getting some better games here now. Georgia, I had winning 31-27. Then I looked at the line, and Georgia was favored by 3.5 points. So only a half-point difference there. Too close for me. I'm staying away. Oregon State is at Texas Tech. And Texas Tech is favored by 23.5 points versus another. I know Oregon State lost handily in their first game, if I remember correctly. Texas Tech is one of the better teams in the Big 12, but I still think this is going to be a closer game than that. I have Texas Tech winning 33-24. So give me Oregon State and 23.5 points, and I will bet that game. Also at 3:30, the last one, USC is at Purdue. It's Purdue. They should destroy them. I have USC winning 38-17. Maybe just like a late score against the backups gets Purdue another touchdown. But that still covers the 20.5-point spread by a half of a point. And you know me, I stay away from those. Too close. All right, at 4 o'clock, Iowa State is at Arkansas State. I think this is going to be a battle. It's going to be a tough game. Physical, brutal game versus Iowa last week. I think they go on the road, and it's 27-21. Close game, low scoring again. Iowa State is favored by 21.5 points. Give me Arkansas State and 21.5 points, and I'm betting that all day long. All right, 7 o'clock. Ohio is at Ohio State. They're going to cruise. They might give up a couple touchdowns late. Maybe one early, maybe one late. I have Ohio State winning 45-14. Ohio State is favored by 29.5 is all. So give me Ohio State, lay those points, and I'm going to bet that game. Western Michigan is at Illinois, and they think highly of Illinois, don't they? They're favored by 27.5 points. I have Illinois winning by 10 points, 31-21. I'm taking Western Michigan and 27.5 points, and I'm betting that game. All right, Arkansas at Ole Miss, also at 7 o'clock. I have Miss winning this game 27-20. The line was 6.5, and you know my rule, but if I had to pick, I would pick Miss to cover. Obviously, I have them winning by 7. So at 7:30, Florida is at LSU. This is going to be a great game to watch. I cannot wait to watch these great games now that Michigan's playing at noon. Thank God I can see more of these great primetime games. But other than Michigan, man, it's going to be epic. But I have Brian Kelly, BK, have it your way. He's gonna win a 3-point game, 31-28. LSU is favored by 6.5 points. So what do I do with that? I stayed away from it. I'm going to just enjoy the game and watch it, okay? Also at 7:30, Texas A&M is at Notre Dame, and I had Notre Dame winning 24-23. Low-scoring defensive battle there in South Bend. Notre Dame is favored by 6.5 points. In this case, I'm going to take Texas A&M and 6.5 points against Notre Dame. And I'm going to bet that game. All right, and then the last game, it's at 10:30, late night. Minnesota goes and travels out to California to play the Golden Bears. And California wins. They have Minnesota favored. So, I was going to pick this game straight up, but then I got to thinking, is there something I don't know about Cal? Because Minnesota's not that great, and it's at Cal, way late at night. Minnesota's not used to that, so I have Cal winning this game 35-24. Minnesota's favored by 2.5 points. I almost went Cal straight up. I'm just going to stay away completely from that game. So I'll just be watching that one too late night. Probably be more inebriated by then anyway, and it really won't even matter. Just watch great football there. But yeah, there's my 18 picks, my 11 bets for this week. I'm going to break the tie against the spread one way or another. Thanks for watching, everybody. What do you guys think? What are some picks you like? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll see you on the next video. But go Blue.